Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Now I'm on a mission to improve the health of my heart. Y'all, we're going to do some experimenting right now. I'm going to heat up this skillet and we're going to saute up some onions. Give me just a second. You know I can't stand it unless I measure it, so give me just a second. I got to measure it out. Nope. Alright, so let's see how much onions we got in there. 60 grams. So 60 grams of onions, and we're going to get those sauteed, and I'll be right back. We're going to add in some peppers. And it's 28 grams of peppers. Let's kind of get this stirred around. We don't want it to burn. Now we're going to saute this for a few minutes, and then I'll be back. So now we're going to add 1 serving of these diced tomatoes, which is about 121 grams, 119. All right. Turn this down just a little bit because I'm not trying to cook the tomatoes like cook them. So hang on. You're right here. This is the rest of it was the Italian parsley and basil. So I'm going to put this together here. Kind of let those flavors all kind of come together. Probably could use a little more liquid, but I'm not going to jump to do it yet. Anyway, I'm going to let this kind of warm up. Let all the flavors kind of warm up. Give me just a second. Okay, I don't know how much that is, but we're adding that much water. Just that much. It'll all thicken up here in a few minutes, but in the meantime, I'm going to add in I need a spoon, hold up. We're going to add in some of our garlic, our minced garlic. And we're going to try to add in 15 grams of our harissa. So let me zero it out. It's 10. I think 15 grams is a serving. Hold up. Yep, 15 grams. So that was 10. 14. All right. Good enough. So that's going to give it some spicy. So tomorrow when I'm like, yo, my mouth is on fire, you'll know that's what it was. Whoa. I'm making a mess, y'all. Well, I think I turned it down a little too much, but that's all right. We're going to make it a little warmer because we don't want soup. What we're making is our own pasta sauce. We're experimenting, y'all. We're just experimenting. Okay. Then I'm going to add in a little bit of ginger paste. So let me zero that out. 2 little plops. Get in there. That wasn't even 5 grams. What's the serving of this stuff? 5 grams. Okay, well, hang on. It was 4, so let me just go on and get that out there. Come on, fella. Look, wait. We'll just be exact. Well, now it's saying 3. I don't know. Anyway, 5. We'll just call it 5. Ginger, 5. Now I'm going to let this simmer a few minutes. Oh, you know what? We're just going to let it all cook together. We're going to let it all simmer at the same time. Let me show you what we're adding. These are some Miracle noodles. Hang on, I'll show you the container. You know, they sell Miracle rice, but my Walmart carries Miracle spaghetti. So, the other day, I made some, and I was planning on putting the noodles in it, but I totally forgot. So, I had already rinsed off the noodles and everything. But I didn't cut them, but that's all right. Tomorrow's Terry will have fun chewing on these things, and they'll just be too long. So, I have not added salt, and the the tomatoes I buy are the no salt added kind. So we're going to get this all kind of mixed together. And then we're going to add tomorrow's ground beef. Let's see. I haven't added any seasonings. Hold on. All right. We're going to add just a little bit of ground thyme, a little oregano. We already have the parsley and basil, so a little bit of little crushed rosemary. And lastly, we're going to add some salt. All right, a lot of salt. And we'll give that a stir. And then what we're going to do is now we're going to get our ground beef and add that to it. Should have got a bigger skillet, but you know, we all know I don't plan that well. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cover it. Well, I'll stir it up, and then we're going to cover it with the lid and let it go while I make up my salad. I kind of fold it in, what you got to do, because those noodles are awfully long, y'all. Awfully long. But I want that flavor all over it all. All right. I'll set that right there. Now I'm going to cover it for a few minutes. And listen, y'all seen me make my salads, but I'm going to go on and make my salad all by myself. Don't be mad. So now I'm going to take these scissors, just kind of cut into the noodles, because these noodles are super duper long. So this will just kind of help them kind of be a little more manageable. I wasn't going to do it, but I decided to help Terri out tomorrow. Sometimes you just got to be nice to your tomorrow self, and that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to leave this lid off and let some of that liquid cook out of there. Just a second here. But I want to taste the stuff, so hang on. Let's give it a little taste. There ain't as much liquid as I thought. Let's see what we think. I can definitely taste all that, the basil and the whatchamacallit in there. Needs more salt. I'm going to add some of my tomato and chicken bouillon just to give it a little more of a tomatoey flavor. He's going to be so good tomorrow. I don't think I've ever really made my own pasta sauce like this way. It's kind of just fun playing with the different tomatoes and making my own stuffs. That's it. It's hot. Yep, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off and let it cool. And I'll bring you over and show you what we got over here. Hang on. Random question. Does anybody else rotate their lids? So like I have my lids lined up this way, and so I don't want to always keep using the same lid. So I either, when I'm putting the lid in, I put it in the back, so that way I rotate out my lid, so I don't like reuse the same lid or the same container. Like I'll start loading them at the bottom. And does anybody else do that? Like, I don't want to wear this lid out. I don't know. Is that normal? Is it? If it's not, it's okay. You can tell me. But I'm just worried I'll reuse the same container over and over, and then it's going to be like, you know, bad. All right, so here's my spaghetti, my homemade spaghetti. And I'm going to add some of this Parmesan cheese to it. Except I need to set her on the scale here. This is the Parmesan Asiago Romano. So 5 grams. Let's see if we can get 5 grams. All right. There we go. Well, that's 6 grams. Close enough. All right. So this is what we're going to be taking tomorrow. I already have my spoon down in there. Nope. So I have used some of my work spoons. So I've got extra ones down in there. But I better set this down first so it stays stable. All right. So I'm going to put my salad down in there. Hey, by the way, I put some broccoli and cauliflower on there. I'm like, well, that'll help me use them up. And then I got my homemade spaghetti. And this is my 2 eggs and onions and peppers in there. And I seasoned it up. And then I got this one is not the chia. Well, it's the super seeds. I typed that in. I was trying to type it in. And because I said it, and I was like, well, I couldn't really, people can't understand the words I just said. So I said to Alexa, or Siri, I said, supersedes. And it's as in like supersedes the thing that comes before. It didn't super space seeds. It was supersedes the word. So anyway, so watch out if you try to tell Alexa or Siri to spell that word. They have their own opinion. So, all right, I'm going to put that in the refrigerator, and we are done for the night. Good job, Terry. Toodaloo. Tomorrow you're going to be so happy. I told my staff again today, I'm like, listen, because one of my nurses was like, why are you in such a good mood? I said, because I just ate. I said, if you ever want the answer to a question from me to be yes, come to my office between 11:30 and 12. If you want the answer to be no, come about 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11, or come about 2:30 or 3, because then I'm coming down from my food high. All right. Anyway, that's me. Hang on just a second. Y'all, I know that you know that I ain't been walking. Well, let me tell you. Ooh, your little caca there. Let me tell you. It's supposed to be 87 degrees tomorrow. Yeah. No, I'm not about that sweating life. These poor dogs, they only get to walk for about 3 weeks in the spring and 3 weeks in the fall. I'm not about that freezing life, and I ain't about that sweating life. I am a delicate flower, and I have a very delicate balance of my temperatures of where I'm comfortable at. I can't help it. As my doctor says, I have a thermal regulation problem. So, anyway, yeah. So, But tomorrow, that means if it's hot, then that means I can wear some of my new outfits. So, I'll show you whatever I'm going to wear tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll find out in the morning after I take my shower and get ready. It'll be one of my new ones. Well, guys, it cooled down a little bit. So, we are walking. Of course, you see Lou. Sammy's back here. And there's Baxter and Callie. So, we're out walking, guys. Hello, I'm wearing this outfit today. With these pants. I figured I'd show you. Anyway, so that's the outfit I'm wearing today. And let's get on to our food. We've got our super seeds. They're a little thicker than that very first time. So I'm getting better with them. I probably could use a little less milk, but it'd be all right. Tastes good. I have that, and then my eggs. So by the way, so when I microwave these eggs, I do them for 1.5 minutes, stir them up, and then it takes I do another minute, stir them up, and then 30 more seconds. So it takes about 3 minutes total to microwave my 2 eggs, because this frozen veggies, and they defrost so it gets liquidy. Thank you, yesterday's Terry. Papa. Nice. I got a cardinal. Oh, he flew away. I had a cardinal. I hear him chirping, and then I know to look. Anyway, he flew away. So our company is rebranding. It's been 50 years and they're changing the colors and stuff. So I'll show you the swag bag. Got a nice little baggie. And one thing in it is like glasses cleaner, or cloth. We got a water cup. Keeping it back there. We got this fun little floop. I guess like oil and water maybe. I don't know. But anyway, and so you can flip it just for a fidget something or another, you know. So anyway, we're not gonna watch the whole thing go, but we got that. Really, really nice, like a journal type thing. So it's like that slick leather, slick vinyl, whatever it is. Anyway, and then you open it up, and there you can write. And it even has a nice nice pen, nice black pen. So, so that was our swag bag. And then, hold on, see, it's done dripping. Then we also, we got 2 free shirts. And so, because the old ones have the old logo, and they wanted everybody to have the opportunity to have a new logo t-shirt. So I got 2 long sleeve t-shirts. So that's this one. I got a white one and a black one. I don't know if they're the same. Yeah, this one's a little different. So yeah, so it's nice. It's a good day. So yeah, so since they're rebranding, they wanted to have everybody to have the opportunity to have 2 free shirts. I could have got short sleeves, but yeah, I know I'm cold all the time. Although now I'm wearing short sleeves today, but it'll be all right. So yeah, so I just thought I'd show you my swag. I got 3 minutes before I can go eat. My brain is like, I want to eat, but I don't want to eat too early. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I like it. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's lunchtime, and you know I love my food. I can't imagine not being so happy. I feel bad. Anybody who's on a diet and they don't get to be happy about their food, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You nailed it, Terry. You nailed it. Good job. Oh my goodness. Yup. If you're trying to lose weight and you don't get to enjoy food, you are doing it wrong. I'm sorry, but you're doing it wrong. And our salad. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Good stuff, Maynard. Okay, bye. That is how I felt while I was eating my lunch. The skies opened up, the light shone in, and that was the song that I heard. Whew, I love lunchtime. Bye. Guys, look at that. I am over here at another office, and look at the food they have. They're trying to tempt me, but I'm going to get a couple pieces of fruit instead. Yeah, there's a doctor and a psychiatrist. He's so funny. He always likes to try to tempt me and see if I'll if I'll eat the sweet stuff. But nope, I did good. I had 2 grapes, a pineapple, and a little piece of pineapple, a little piece of a melon. So I did good. Good job, Terri Bear. All right, back to my own building. Bye. Dadgum coworkers. They said, "Oh, that's a nice coaster around your neck," and then they said, "That's awful big." I said, "Yeah." I'm like, Flavor Flav. Anybody ever watch that TV show on VH1? It was Flavor of Love. I said, it just needs some hands like a clock, and I'll be Flavor Flav. Anyway, so she said, you can carry it around, and I could set it down somewhere and put my drink on it. You're so ornery. I work with ornery people. See, I'm ornery, but they're ornery back. All right, I'll see you all at home. Y'all are about to fall over when I show you what I'm going to show you. First off, I'll just show you the fruit. That you're not going to fall over. So at work, somebody had some plates that they were trying to get rid of. I don't know if they're church plates or restaurant plates, but I'm going to show you. We're going to eat off a plate tonight. A real plate. Look at that. Look at this platter. It's a platter plate. Look at that. So that is, hang on, let me aim you down so you can see what we got. We got broccoli. There's a little bit of cauliflower in there. We got chicken and we got Alfredo in there. And some green beans. So just what we had last night. And then we got our fish. Our Parmesan encrusted lemon pepper and tomato fish. Don't that sound all fancy? Now let's give it all a bite. Hang on. Okay, let's try fish. That's good. That's good. That's good. We're going. It's a little hotter to hold this thing than to hold my usual. Let's get a green bean and a piece of broccoli, a little piece of chicken. Come here, fella. You just come here. Raw green beans take longer to cook than broccoli. So if you cook them, cook the green beans first for a couple of minutes before you add the broccoli. It's fine. They're just al dente. So, yeah. So that is my supper. Go, Terri. Go, Terri. Be fancy. Be fancy. Look at that. We're going to be fancy, guys. I don't think all this would fit on my usual plates. And I like the fact that it kind of cups up. So they had them to see, if anybody wanted them for their clients or whatever. But they've been in there for about 3 months. This one lady who brought them, she was pregnant then. She done had her baby and is about to come back to work by now. So anyway, that's my supper. All right. You guys have a great day. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a from me to you. Won't you say I love you too? I know, as Barney. So I used to do, I've kind of done a lot of things in my working career. Let me just tell you. So my first job, I got to blow my nose. Hold on. So at 16, I worked in a grocery store, had a deli, and they served donuts. They made donuts, and then after school, I'd go in and I'd help package up the donuts for resale after they'd been out on the shelf during the day, and then they'd go out as day-old donuts the next day, and then there was a deli, so I'd slice meat and put the hot food away and put that in containers and put it back out, and so that was my first job. But then when I turned 18, I got to be a cashier. So then I was a checker for a couple of years, and then I started nursing school at college, flunked out of college because I quit going, and then I guess I went about a year and a half, and then I decided to go to beauty school. Well, I still wasn't sure if I wanted to do, so when I dropped out of college, I thought I was going to maybe go do like a nursing program. So I went and started working in a nursing home. And I was a nurse aide for about 4 years. And then I decided I didn't want to go to nursing school. So I decided I was going to be a hairdresser. And so I worked in the nursing home while I was going to hairdresser school. So then I became a hairdresser. And then did that for 7 years. And then I decided I got married and then got divorced the first time and decided I was after 9/11. And so at that time I could not have made it, as a one person when I got divorced. So I moved in with my parents and I said, I want to go back to school. Could I stay here? And they said, sure. So I did, and I went back to nursing school as a 2-year program. And so I left where was I working? Quit doing hair. And then I went to work at the hospital, so I was a nurse aide at the hospital while I was in nursing school. And then before I graduated, I became like an extern, so I worked out on the floor kind of as a shadowing a nurse. So I was kind of like their grunt. So, I went and hung your IVs and all that stuff. So I did that. And then I worked at the hospital After graduating, I worked in the hospital for 4 years. Well, let me tell you, while I was doing the hospital, for the 4 years? 5 to 9, yeah. First year, I think I just worked. The next year, I decided I never knew what kind of nursing I wanted to do. So for the next 3 years, I worked 1 day a week. I worked night shift weekends at the hospital. And I knew I didn't want to retire as a floor nurse at the hospital. So I worked night shift weekends. And then for the 3 years, I worked 1 day, 1 week, 2 days the next week at where I work now in the psych doctor's office. Just in the doctor's office. One day, 1 week, 2 days the next week. During that time, I thought, I wonder if I could, because when you're in your 30s, you just like work. And so I tried a year, I did an evening shift at the nursing home as a nurse. That only lasted 1 year, couldn't handle that. I did that 1 day a week. But then, so after that, I stayed doing the day shift at where I work now. And then I also did I'll say 1 day, 1 week, 1.5 days. Well, just 1 day, 1 week, 2 days the next week. Then 2 days on the weekend. Then I was raking in the dough back then, y'all. Then I was doing 1 night shift a week doing home health with little kids. So it was like pediatric home health. Well, the reason why I'll come around to all that was I had 2 different children. The first one, I was with her probably about 6 months or so, and then she passed away. And then I went with another one, and it's neat, I'm friends with his mom, and he has grown up, and he's off in college now. It is so sweet, just watching where he came from, knowing how his health was. Anyway, so the little girl that I sat with, the only thing she could watch was Barney. So all 8 hours. That was back when you had VHS. All 8 hours we would watch Barney. Well, I got bored one night, and she had like 2 racks of Barney. So I looked at them each, and I sorted them by years. And then I decided, all right, if we're going to watch this show for 8 hours, we're going to watch them in order. So I did. I watched it from beginning to the end. But anyway, the whole reason why I said that is because the whole song, I love you, you love me, we're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say I love you too? I love you. Jesus loves you. And I will talk to you later. I'm going to throw down before this gets cold. Bye. Here's my macros for the day. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Bye.